Hello and welcome back to my page. Today we are doing a video for Junk Journal January 2024. We're doing day 5. I actually missed a day yesterday, had a lot going on, so I'm going to try to knock out 2 today just to be caught up. And today's prompt is daily log. So I don't keep a daily log. I don't keep a planner book, although I buy a really cute planner book and start out in January, fades a little bit more into February, and then poof, nothing for the rest of the year. I'm not good at doing that. I keep a lot of stuff on my phone, but I just don't do the daily logs. So I kind of struggled with what to do, and I tried not to watch other people so that I wasn't persuaded by what they had done. I did watch Lisa Boone's video, and hers was fabulous. So make sure you go over to Lisa Boone Designs and check out her videos. She's also following along with the Junk Journal January 2024, and she has such a great style. So what I decided to do was I brought out a very, very, very old ledger, and I'm going to use a page out of there and just kind of use that for my background on there. And so we'll kind of go from there. So this one is, I believe 1916, 19 to 1918 maybe it goes to, and then there's blank pages after that. I've used a couple pages out of here, and it's just a really fun ledger book. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this page out, and they are very, very fragile. And interestingly, they wrote it out in pencil. I'll put this off to the side. There's a spine on it. You can see that. It is very fragile, even though it's a heavy book. So it must have been, just looking through it, I think it was from a grocery store and charges that families had made. That's kind of what I got out of it. Here it says fruit. So it is kind of interesting to look at all these items. So anyway, we'll go ahead and start with that. I could get caught up in looking at this for a very long time. So I'm going to use this frayed edge here. Or am I going to use the number? I like the number up at the top as well. Maybe that's what I'm going to do that. Okay, that's my plan. It's hard to decide what to do because each part of it is really unique and cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my page. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you what yesterday's or day 4's prompt turned out to be, because it's nothing like what was in the video, because I ended up with at the end of the video, not particularly happy with how it ended, so, or how it turned out. So I decided to do something a little different. Still, the basic bones are still there. It's just I had to do a little bit of changing around on it, and I'll show you. So we'll go ahead and then this will use in a different spot. Okay. So far we have this much as a ledger done. Now I'm going to put that off to the side, and we're going to create a little, just a little mini booklet. And I think I want it at least that, and I want to put an edge on it, so I'm going to go to here, Silvertear. I have a ruler, but I actually don't use it to measure. Okay. All right, so I'll pull down about like this. Okay, ruler off to the side, and put that off to the side. And let's see, I wanted to do a little stamping on this, on the bottom. So I'm going to bring out one of my Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamp sets. This is Shabby French CMS 087. In case you're wondering, and I'm going to use this one right here. This postmark. Get out some ink. Oops. And most of the time I don't know where my blocks are, so I just use the lid. I can't see where I'm going with it, but I fake it. Okay. Got enough ink on there. So I want it at the bottom. Kind of rock it a little. Okay, that's pretty good. That's all right. Get my stamp cleaned off a little bit here. Okay, we'll stick that back on and put it off to the side. All right, so I think, okay, so I got this stamp set when I first joined IOD as a stockist. They were with Prima Marketing, and these are just some stamps that when the two companies split, IOD had some of these left over, so I bought some of them. I think I still have some in stock, so if you decide that you want a set of these, they are, let's see, they're $7, and I, plus shipping, and I can mail out to you, of course. So I think I'm going to use, I've not used these before. Let's see how this goes. Stamp it a couple times. Okay. So now we'll just kind of layer up. Oops. Now we're just going to kind of layer up for a bit. And I'm going to start my bottom layer with a digital print. So, and how wide do I want that? Let's go this off first. Okay, put those off. So maybe don't want it quite as wide as the bottom layer. So I think right there will do. Okay, I'm gonna put the rest of that aside for another time. And we're gonna, I wonder, okay, I don't want to cover that. So we're gonna go to there. Oops. Go to there and we'll turn it over. Tear it off there. Okay, so tuck that down in there. There we go. Right. Okay. Okay, then let's see here. I have some grid paper, which I just found this morning. I didn't even know I really had it. So maybe we'll tear it about right here. We're just going to kind of layer these papers, but we're also going to keep them so that you can see the previous layer. Okay. And then we have some, let's see. Coffee dyed paper here. I'm going to put that in the back. And I can still see that postmark there. All right. And I think I'm going to need something at the top of that. And we'll see what, yeah, kind of like the hand. But you know what? I like this one the best. Okay. Before I finish my layering. I don't think I need any more coffee dyed paper. Okay. All right, I like that, but I think it still needs a border up there. Now, let's see. do this little tiny one. Oop. It says identification card stub. Well, why not? Okay. Right up at the top. Oops, I missed. It's okay. Nothing hurt. We'll just find another one. All right. Try that again. That's the only two of these smaller ones that I have. Let's just go with this number one. That's what happens when you don't have your clear. Okay. I'm gonna stop. That isn't terrible. Okay, so our next is some music paper. No, let's go with book page next. This is from a very old dictionary. Yeah, I can't remember what the date, but I know it's really old. And I think we're gonna tear it right here. Okay. And we're gonna tear a little bit of this edge because it's, let's see. I know it's crazy, but I keep those little pieces because when I do collages, they sometimes are great for little edges. All right, so maybe we'll just do that. I don't want to cut off that end. That's okay, just like that. And then just a little bit of music sheet. Go to here. Okay. And then we want it about here. There we go. And okay, so we have some sheets here, and I am going to do some stamping on just some numbers. Keep some control here. I'm not even gonna put it on the back. Do that. Okay. Okay, I like that. Get a little postage mark on there. And let's see, grab a scrap of paper. Okay. Scrap of paper again. And one more. Yeah, we'll do that one again. Okay. So we got some stamping done on there. And I want to do some stamping on this one as well. Okay. Is there anything else I want to add? No. I think we're good. I think that's... I'll do a number. Okay. All right, so now we have to get these aligned, put together. And I think I'm going to do some brads on this. Do the smaller ones again. I did get this box, a huge box of brads from Amazon, in case anybody's wondering. I'll put the number up in case you want to take a screenshot of that. All right, so we will make sure, I want to make sure to catch these two papers here, or three papers. Maybe I should kind of move them over just a teensy little bit. There we go. Okay. Smaller hole punch. And I'm just eyeballing it. I don't know. Don't measure. Might work out, might not. Okay, so now we have some, it's not for a daily log, but if you wanted to log on there, we have these pages that you can write on. Okay, and let's see, our ledger papers here, and I'll go ahead and attach it. I think what I'm going to do is just glue along the top. But I believe I'm going to use some distressing around the edges, but I'm going to make it so that I can flip it up if I need to. I'm not going to bother with any of the other papers. They have enough age to them. I mean, I could just punch a hole in. Because I can always cover it on the back side. Maybe that's, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's easiest that way. Go down. So let's go here and here. See how even we get this? Oh no. That almost was not going to work. Okay, yes, it went in. Good. Oops. And we're going to do prompt number 6 on this side, I think. So we have some flip-ups. Used a few stamps, some coffee dye paper, some digital print, and a vintage ledger. And I do believe that our daily log is done for today. So let me give you a look at yesterday's. So I had, sitting here, I had a different pocket on here, and I ended up, I can't find it right off. I ended up taking it off because you had to slide everything in from this direction, and if it was going to be in the book this way, it would make it a little difficult to take it in and out that direction. So I made sure that I could take these pieces that we made so that I could take them in and out from the right, not the left. And so do that. I also left it empty because I think I may put that pocket, that tuck pocket on anyway, and I can just do something like some bookmarks or something smaller. And anyway, so that is it for today. So thanks for watching. Make sure that you like and comment on this video, share it with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.